Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Alright, here we are, and we are back with more Disco Elysium. If you missed the last episode, that'll be around here somewhere for you to check out. I know I'm not far into this game, but I already can feel the obsession growing, so I'm really excited to get back into it. Let's not waste too much time. Here we go. Let me talk to Shawty right here before I just go knocking on doors.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
I'm looking for a young man in his 20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Let me ask you about these apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She leans on her broom.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living.
She spits on
I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
Okay.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
Looking for a young man in his 20s, mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
Damn.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there.
She points
He's
east.
usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks. I'm off. Sea below looks cold and winter gray.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face.
Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around
It's
yourself.
clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Okay. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. What is this? Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Okay. Someone's growing rosemary thyme in a cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
This is my door, apartment number 28.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone's home.
Knock.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Okay.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Alright, we're coming back here tomorrow.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
I'm on him tomorrow.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
I got you.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Unfortunately, that's not me.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
I'm not finna get involved in this.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
The man in uniform stands before you tall and proud.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the
In
locals?
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Can I talk to him?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
He don't mean that.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Facts.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Why would I ask for a bite of this man's sandwich? What do you know about the...
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really? You know absolutely... Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
Oh.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
His cheeks.
I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
Sounds a little bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Damn.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
And who is Evrard?
Evrard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Okay.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
It is, and I don't want to get wrapped up in it, but he knows about the Union.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
Oh, so you're not an actual member.
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Understood.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavane. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important.
Why are you playing with this man if you don't like him?
I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
What are the rules of this game?
The goal is to throw your bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
Interesting.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet.
I think this is going to be an opportunity to make money.
Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Thanks.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
Sure. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. He had a perception thing. Here we go. Come on. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. An ancient fountain that doesn't pump water anymore. Is this the pawn shop, please? A sewer grate, a getaway to the river of the Fifth. to the... I can't even read that anymore. To a river of filth. Oh, shit. Some kind of machine. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector. It's wiring away. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Welcome to the pawn shop.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Okay.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical. Honestly, I think some of your selection are pressuring to more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
I don't care about what he's high on. There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look. Jean-Baptiste's summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
$3.20? Hey, that's a ripoff. Okay, but can you hold on to it for a few days before putting it for sale? I promise I'd give it back. That's all I wanted to know about the pen thing.
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now. Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'm gonna get this pen back for her. How do I...
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, how do I pawn it? Okay.
Another time, perhaps. Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold?
I sold my gun?
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait.
We've came here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
I understand.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
No, I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Ugh, he was out here terrorizing people.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for? What happens to the best of us, I guess. I mean, happens to the best of... I really should have killed... I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow.
Yeah.
There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
I did notice. I'm sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her.
She wasn't one of the kids, was she?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Seems so.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it either. What if she tends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
He looks around worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Okay. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Okay.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
What?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
I don't want to.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what about the other couple types? What are the other couple types? Won't the other couple types be jealous? I'm sorry, Upton. Actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
Oh, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
No. Actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
No.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
I'm not ready for that yet. So I pawned the trinket, which was the only thing I had on my to-do list now. I think I still really want to be able to investigate that body. I gotta figure out a way to get it down. That's my big overarching goal, but I know I'm gonna get distracted and run into other things. I also really want to talk to that lady by the boat. And I know that tomorrow, because I'm still on day 1 technically, I know tomorrow I'm supposed to be talking to apartment guy. So let me write that down, because that's a big one too. So fingerless gloves. Okay. I'm not helping you and your friend Barry. Water lock out of order until Wednesday at 7:15 a.m. Okay. Let's take a look here at our journal. Inspect the body, hang the backyard. There's a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach. Pay for the damages. Yeah. I'm supposed to be asking my station for additional funds? Okay, maybe I need to go back to the car and do that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Collect me to the
Just a moment,
41st.
officer.
See if they give me some money. They're probably not going to though.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
I need some money.
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Okay, I hear you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She acts startled.
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Mullen, that's my last name?
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
She looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Okay.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Okay.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, The officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Okay. So they're gonna give me a few days. I don't think I talked to this dude. I'm pretty sure I ignored him, so let's see what he gotta say.
Welcome to Revachol.
Oh, he's talking to the lieutenant, not me.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's he say? Welcome to Revachol, announces our time man.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Oh?
I would advise you to remember that.
What's going on?
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorry man. Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions. F***ing A, Cam, I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something here. No.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
He spit.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Yeah, we ain't going for none of that.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impatiently, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What was that argument all about? What are you hauling? Gotta smoke, we're done for now.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Okay.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just a racist? Makes sense. I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. On second thought, let's talk about something else.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Oh?
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought of? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay.
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Right.
Oh?
Yeah, I think I get down with racism. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go f yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. I'd rather talk about something else. Obviously not down with the racism. Yeah.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Yeah, turn your attention somewhere else.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Probably. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has that been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
Okay, what kind of cargo you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Okay. Apples. We already talked to that other guy, and I'm pretty sure he told us that it was illegal stuff. If I can recall, but, Yellow roses? Who's this?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returned to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of, of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What's this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? Why does he look like this? Point at yourself. Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize. So who is the most stylish in there? I'm gonna try to see what that does.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
Oh.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Alright, he's boring. Let's proceed.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Okay, what do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Alright, thanks for your help. She's basically a kid too, I assume. Oh, some money on the ground. Can I talk to any of these people? Oh, let me talk to homeboy right here.
Scab?
Asked a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
That is not what he called me.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on. Where did they all come from? You don't seem to like them much. Hold on, where did they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they have gotten something. Have you tried talking to them? Shake your head. It's better than begging. Come on.
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Okay.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I need to know. Let me start reading in order. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. I need to know what's behind the gates I'm exploring. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyway?
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it? I'm not gonna say that.
Of course, Policia.
He gives you...
It wasn't me. You can rule me out.
Okay.
Easier that way.
Okay.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice.
Okay.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Okay. I need to know what's behind these gates I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gates?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That simple? I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy. Gotcha. I think I have some questions first. I'm gonna say this one.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
Not happening, I'm sure.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Got it. Another thing. Has anyone ever bested him in physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
That's obvious.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
That's crazy.
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it.
Sure.
What's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, I understand. Might as well ask, right?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips a coin toward you. Let it fall on the ground. I'm not gonna try it.
Oh, sorry, friend. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Comes naturally.
Don't worry, much appreciated. Say nothing, pick up and pocket coin, leave the coin where it landed. Something is telling me to leave it.
Man of honor. I respect that. We were talking about scabs, yeah?
Alright, gotta get going.
Best
have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Interesting. So you trying to cross the picket lines, bro. I don't think.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. The guy I already talked to.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get to the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I see.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Him still jumping back into like protesting is really killing me. I know what their goal is. You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
I can't even come down here. Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Alright, here we go. Let's try and talk to her. Wait.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What's the L stand for? RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here. What gave us away? Shake her hand. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
No. I'll shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
You're here to mess up the strike.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from a Unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Okay, as I recall from the last episode, when Kim talked to us about her, he said to basically ask her all our weird ass questions to throw her off, right? So we gonna do that. We gonna see.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
I don't know about that.
Why, yes I am.
She looked at the deck. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I can handle on the boat thing. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow. Caillou? I thought we were in... Oh...
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
You getting mad already? Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Okay.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
The boat? No. It is called Pt.3, 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
It did feel strange. Like most... I don't know, most boat people name their boats. It did feel really weird.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Pt.3 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Pt.3, and its hull is 19 paces long.
Ooh, sleek fish is fire. How about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and fish-like.
I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Alright, you're whack.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Is she just trying to be cool?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Something's going on here, I don't know.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Good.
She takes a sip of her thermal cup. Tell me about the wild pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay, so what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Okay. How much do they have? How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Tells me about the company's money immediately after.
A billion?
What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
That's it?
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
The people did. Who work for you. Like, once again, still the same.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Mm-hmm.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Is that what you get from that? Okay. What can you tell me? You seem rich. Can I have some money? It's crazy. What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. Why? By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
Mm-hmm.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
Great question, Kim.
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Ooh.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes, Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ooh, I want to know about the demands first. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Oh. Okay, I see. My initial response, I like it, but she's gonna respond bad to that. I don't know what to think about that. I'll say I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Okay, hold on. This is important to me. I'm finna write it down, y'all. So the freaking union, they all want to be a part of the board. And they not going for that.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Okay.
This checks out.
Yeah. That does check out. Let me ask about Gaumont right now.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Something went sour in there. Something went wrong.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Tell me about Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad? Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Okay, so we got Edgar and Mr. Clare. They're part of the union.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Oh, that's messed up if that's true. Okay. What about the union itself outside of the brothers?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Yeah, we will be.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
It's a setup. I can't give an opinion yet. I don't know enough. I'm talking to her for the first time. I haven't even talked to the brothers. I mean, sure, they're probably doing some crime. For certain. For certain. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
I know she didn't put the scabs there. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter.
So... they were having elections and that woman went missing.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least. Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Oh. She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something. Why did I say contemplating like that? Contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
No, no, no.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
I don't have my badge.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
No! They're gonna make me choose. Okay. So I have, it's possible after a night of heavy drinking I lost all memory of my life in the world. Or I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. I'll go with 2.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
Okay, that's not a terrible response.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Okay, Cam, come through.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Ah! I gotta find this badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator.
Oh.
She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh. I'm gonna do it.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Okay, surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
Is it the gun? I don't have that either.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
Wait, run it back. I gotta read that again. Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason. Okay.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Yes. Let's talk. What you got to say?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now. I'm trying to get information.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Not completely yet.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. I'm not going to say sorry again because they want me to be the sorry cop. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Right.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
We also could find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Right.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay. I can agree with that for now. I can agree with that.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell us about this drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
And I'm gonna need bolt cutters for this? What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
I have.
Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
I mean, she couldn't come to the RCM because they wanted to keep that internal. I mean, I understand that. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like this, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking to the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Ooh, this is intense. Okay. What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Damn, they playing big brain though. I can't even lie.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
That's sick.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
Right.
The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Right, so the drugs are funding the strike. Ooh, ooh. Okay.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
I have my guy, but I gotta put more points in. I gotta go back to him and figure out what I gotta put more points in.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Right.
Yes?
We'll take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Okay, so unless I miss one, the 3 are the racist dude, the younger dude who's like kind of like a hippie a little bit, and the older lady. We can't get her to talk to us. I'm wondering if she's actually the 3rd one or not.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Okay.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
I need some money.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy.
What?
Is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Okay. What nice fabric.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a damn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be for even considering this is a woman and I'm a man. Yes, I should make my own money. We do need money though. And I understand it looks horrible. But she also needs us. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either, have you? What shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks, but to belittle yourself in these eyes of O'Donnell? Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I'm asking.
Voila, you're doing
I don't give a... I need money. She want information. I need money to get information.
Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Help me, I'm poor. I need money to keep living. That's horrible. Can I have some money, ma'am?
Of course. How much do you need?
Period!
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I don't think she knows more. I just think she got money and it's not a problem and she needs our help. Obviously I'm not asking for 10,000. I'm asking for 130.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Yeah, ask for what you need, ladies and gentlemen. Ask for what you need.
Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Toot toot is crazy. Nay, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honors my life. Nah, I'm not asking for more.
Honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
I have 134 on me. I can do something with that.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me all right. I'm your little peon now. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Revachol. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. Part of me wants to say number one, I'm not gonna lie. Just because I feel like that will give us a little leverage over her. Because she's really not supposed to do that. Nope, I'll say 3.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today?
That's all I need for now.
Supplementing its salaries.
We up 134.
Of course, detective. Take care.
W. That was good. That was good. That was good. This is an amazing story, bruh. I'm really locked in.